Hola guys, it's Mom Dukes here, and I'm bringing you a updated of my green onions and my garlic, and I'm going to let you guys know these right here, they have to be GMO, but we're going to get a little bit in that. So again guys, thank you for subscribing. If you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscription button for me. Don't forget to like this video and share it, because somebody else may be having some gardening mishaps that they're trying to figure out. So make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm just trying to make sense of it all and sustain with my own sustainable food. So again guys, gracias, and let's go on and get into this video. Okay, so we're going to get into it, because what I'm about to be doing now, I'm just going to be going ahead and planting both my green onions and my onions and also my garlic. Now we're going to get into these two here. Now I showed you guys in the beginning process. If you haven't checked that video out, I'll go ahead and drop that so you guys can check that out as well. But it's just funny because I started all of this at the same time, did everything exactly the same, made sure that, you know, I did what I know, what I learned. And for some odd reason, these have excellent roots, as you guys see. These are excellent, very bright white. We're gonna go on and get the rest, because I'm about, like I said, I'm about to plant them. But you see, look at that. Those have so much, oh my goodness. But now when we get to these, even these have the roots that's basically the same color as how the onions will be. You know, a little reddish, but they still white. As y'all see, they still white. It's just the water. But these produce none. No root, no sign of life, no nothing. This one actually is rotting from the bottom. So let me see if I could show you guys. See what I'm spilling water everywhere. Okay, let's see. Let's do it like this. Can you guys see that? Oh, well, let's do it like this. Look at that. That's like mold. I can't have that in my house. I don't want to breathe that. So what we're going to do is, those are going to be discarded. Those were pearl onions in a little small bag. I know y'all seen those little pearl onions. Those are GMO. So if you don't know what that means, that's genetically modified, meaning it's not a real onion. Because, you know, my God and my Savior taught me that everything got a seed somewhere to grow. If you get what I'm saying. Like, even when these grow up, on the ends of them, they're going to have flowers to have seeds where you can replant. Y'all get where I'm going with this? You can't even start a root with that. So we're not even going to waste our time with that. So I have my dirt here that I grabbed from outside. I did let it go ahead and unthaw a little bit, because, you know, again, we in Michigan. So in Michigan, we have the, you know, the weather. And it's little winter here. So you just can't go get dirt and plant stuff unless you go buy it at the store. So this soil is very rich, and this is what I already use in my garden. I want to say I had potatoes in this, or potatoes or peppers, but I think it was more so my sweet potatoes was in here. Did really well. So we're going to go ahead and transfer basically some of this dirt I have into these two pots. I got one for all the garlic and one for the onions. Real simple. Like I said, I got nice, rich dirt. And two, I'm actually doing composting now. So, you know, if you guys want to see how I get that started, that'll be a later video, but let me know, because I'm going to be actually having that outside to where I can get my compost going on, and all my indoor scrapping and these old leaves clippings and my dirt. It's gonna get that going. So again guys, I always appreciate you guys tuning in. I always appreciate you guys showing love and support, but show more love and support. Let's get it moving so we can get more higher community. You know, I'm taking a lot of slack and heat over on this end. You know, thought it was a family thing, but you know, anywho, you know how sometimes when the smoke get hot, family disappear. But like I said, this is our community, our family. So yeah, I'm resting up on hair wigs because, you know, I'm trying to grow my natural hair and stuff. So I got some coming, you know what I'm saying? I got some wigs I'm making, some other little things or whatnot, some little reviews coming soon. I told you guys I'm gonna be trying to tap some maple trees in a minute, and I've never done that. But I done had these trees and been staying over here for years. So I would like to make my own maple syrup if it's possible. So I'm going to try that this year. You know, if it's God's will, I'm going to try it. So if you guys got something you want to try or want me to try to grow, drop that below in the comments. Communicate with me. Let me know. You know, if you want to see a certain wig tutorial, drop that in there as well. If you want to see a Amazon product review tutorial, I mean, if it's worth my time, if it's what I'm saying, meaning if it fit within my content, let me know. I didn't say, but always make sure you got your breathe hose in the inside. Now, being that I didn't put breathe hose in the inside, I'm going to put some, but I didn't now. This soil is pretty damp. Everything is pretty good. Even the water that I have that's left from the onions growing in it, because that's good nutrients water, I'm actually going to put it in my container, in my bottle here. And I'm going to be using that to basically water my flowers. Pretty much all of them that I have over here in the window. Because it's nutrients. And, you know, they all back here together. And they all helping each other out and, you know, growing together. So why not give them love all the same? You know, you have to love what you do and do what you love. I love doing what I do, and I'm doing what I love. So I'm trying to show you guys some of the things that I've learned coming up. You know, I told you guys my parents is from the South. So a lot of these things that I show you guys, especially when it comes to gardening, my dad, so to me, it's kind of like paying homage back to my father. Smiling at me saying, oh my goodness, look at my daughter, she's keeping it going. She's teaching her grandkids, she's showing what I taught her. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about teaching and growth. Remember that, teaching and growth. Yeah, everybody's going to go through some stress. We all got problems, especially right now. Inflation is going up. Everything going up but the money. And that other stuff ain't going away. Yeah, if y'all get what I'm saying. So it's like you damned if you do and you do if you damned, or whichever way the saying go, you just damn. I'm leaning more to my Savior so that even if I'm doomed, he got me on the back end. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and for all of these, literally, because it's really the same flower, I'm being very tender even while I'm putting them in this pot. I'm not like stabbing the root or anything. I'm being very, very careful. You don't want to just be jacking up, you know, your whole process. And again, guys, if I am correct, I want to say this is like day number, this is really like day number 7, if I'm correct. So as you see, it don't take long to get them roots sprouting. I mean, literally. So like I said, I'm going to do it just like this. That, of course, you want to come back and cover that bottom. So you want to cover them roots and stuff. So we're going to give it another little swoo-ha around. So just like that, another little swoo-ha, and I'm just going to move that dirt around. See, like that look broken, but we ain't going to worry about that. That little piece to go in the compost. See how that work? That's the greenery. Remember, compost is nothing but brown and green. So I'm gonna pat that down. Now, this part here, we're gonna get some of this out because when I put these onions in, I want to have some room to where when I drop, because the roots is kind of long, so I want them a little bit lower because they're gonna spruce up anyway. So we're gonna come and get these. Now these should be able to, there they go, just come on out. So we're gonna get them, have them come on out, take them up. And y'all see I'm taking the tops off because remember I'm gonna be using my water to put in my jug. Now with this, I'm just gonna put this just like this, right in the middle. Oh, it come back every year. Every year, my onions come back. Every year. Especially these. But I just didn't cover them far, so I had to cover them this year. Like, oh, where's this dirt going? But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't do my job right in the first place. So sometimes when you don't do stuff right the first time, you may have to go through and do it again the second time. So do it right the first time, and it saves you from having to go back. That's how I look at it. So like with these, I'm gonna make sure that these is done right. And then these will be going in my kitchen on the table, because if you want to use like some green scallion tops, you're able to use that. Just trim it and cut it. That's all you would do. This looks beautiful. So we're going to have to put this last little bit of dirt over here on this one. I'll talk about this stuff is nice and rich. Nice and rich. So we getting to the end of this video, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to make this content a little bit less, meaning not as long, because I told you guys, it's not just y'all. It's pretty much everybody's. Everybody's attention span is only like about 3 minutes and a half. Like literally, I'm not playing with you. Like even mine is 3 minutes and a half. I get started on one little thing I'm doing, and guess what? Get bored with that real quickly, because in 3 minutes don't went by and I'm on to something else. It's just within, I guess, y'all, all our DNA. The way we are wired and the way that we are. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to be okay with who you are, no matter what others may think or say about you, because it really doesn't matter. You not them and they not you. So this looks really good, and y'all see how nice and healthy they look. So I mean, like I said, I'm trying to move that out the way, y'all, because I had another pot that I didn't know if I was gonna have to use with a little bit of dirt, but that'll be for another project. But like I said, I gotta get up in this one just to make sure. So, you know, I gotta make sure all my stuff is pressed down and pretty good and covered. All the roots, you know, I don't want no roots out. So this look pretty darn good to me. This is that one there. I'll zoom in where you guys can see. And this one is that one there as well. This is the water that I was telling you guys, so you see how it looks really gross, but this is what came from them. So you want to keep what came from them in them. It's going to help them grow pretty like they've been growing here. So with that being said, guys, like I said, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I always appreciate likes, comments, and sharing. Make sure your bell notification is on. I try to give you time-sensitive material, meaning it's a time and place for everything. And right now, it's not that time or that place, especially here in Michigan. So we're going to be bringing you guys some gardening tips and some gardening things, which is considered DIY because you're doing it yourself. Instead of going and letting somebody else do it for you, you're learning, because it doesn't mean you need a PhD to have a green thumb. All you need is love in your heart, and you can do it. Anything will grow around you. It's love. Love is what moves it. So with that being said, guys, again, gracias. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being in mi casa and watching me in tu casa. Gracias. Mom Dukes love you. Deuces. I'm out.